Well, welcome back to Los Monsteros Zoo. Always great to have you guys here. My name is Leaf. Oh my gosh. So today we're doing my first elephant habitat. I have never built for elephants before in Planet Zoo, and I gotta say, it is so fun to build for them. This is, of course, gonna be part one of the elephant habitat for Asian elephants. I'm gonna have another part later down the line. Maybe we'll combine it with some other episodes so we get still, keep getting animals in nonetheless. Excuse me, but I really did just want to start building for elephants. So you guys can see already I'm starting to build with an elephant fence. A lot of the times when you see elephant fences, they have like these nice strings in the middle, usually made with like cable and stuff. I'm using the straight ropes from Nick's safari pack as a way to kind of make sure that is all able to work out over there. It's essentially just like the flexi-color ropes from the Africa pack, but made straight, and they are extremely useful. So I'm essentially going throughout the entire habitat and just working out a nice new shape for it. I really just wanted to get the shape first and foremost for this habitat before I even start to even think about decorations, which for elephant habitats, there really isn't a lot of room for decoration. They will wreck anything. They will easily break like any tree that you have in there. So you got to be smart about how you do your decorations in these habitats. But I think in the end it actually turned out extremely well. You guys will see it in just a little bit, you know, after like the 10-minute episode. But moving on through here, I really wanted to make sure that our elephants really aren't able to escape, and I just wanted to reinforce that with a little bit more foliage on the sides of the habitat. I'm going to go through back in here with some hot wire, make sure that they aren't able to go over the cliff face. Again, in the last episode I said that I was planning on doing like a little bit of a touch-up episode in terms of infrastructure, in terms of all that kind of jazz, so we'll do that later down the line. But for the time being, I really just wanted to build over here, and I have to give a quick shout out to Vihoha. I hope I pronounced that right, for his beautiful shade structures for elephants. I make them a nice big old purple, and I use NDP's faux rocks as a way to make it feel a lot more secure. Vihoha originally made it with just, you know, normal tree trunks from the aquatic pack, but I really want to use the new NDP's faux rock ones. They look beautiful, and they give it such a bigger structure too. I really wanted to get that all in there. So what I do for the time being, I essentially just dress up the rest of the habitat, and I get to work on adding a door. So I have to thank Bongo Hardwood for these beautiful fences. He is a wonderful creator. You guys just look up Bongo Hardwood. He will be the first Planet Zoo YouTuber that you find. He is a wonderful friend. Definitely go check out his stuff. But I really wanted to get some elephant doors, and he had a beautiful set of those. And essentially what we do over here, again, I do apologize that I'm bouncing around so much. There's just so much to do, and I need to like build. I build in stages, if you guys can't tell. I really need to separate what I'm doing, and I really just want to integrate the theme from the temple area and have that kind of carry on. And I also use the same fences from before, and we essentially just have that line the elephant fences to make sure that, you know, guests don't really go too close. Hopefully they don't, because these should keep guests back, but you never know. There are always some crazy people out there, but luckily we don't get that kind of jazz in Planet Zoo. Our elephants just decide to phase through walls. That's a whole other story though. So we essentially add all that jazz throughout here, and we kind of have that go throughout all the way until the building. I did start the elephant building, but we don't actually get to that in this episode. We'll get to that later down the line. Maybe we could even add some animals inside of there. Maybe I'm thinking we could do like, you know, a naked mole rat exhibit or something. That might be kind of fun. But finding our way through here, we start to work on our little bit of molding. As I said before, rather it's more so curbs and stuff like that. So it's a really good way to make your paths feel a lot more distinct, feel a lot more like they're supposed to be there, and it's just a good way to make your zoos take it from a 9 to a 10, if that makes sense. So we work on that throughout the entire build, just making it follow the pathway from before, and we have that look pretty good in the end. I don't know, I really do like it. So we continue that from the Eldsdeer habitat, and yeah, it's just a really nice way to integrate your paths together. I don't know, I'm very happy with how well this zoo is flowing together. I feel like a lot of the times I really struggle to get things to flow nicely, but but I feel like that is such a huge benefit the zoo has over my other projects, is making sure that everything is able to flow into each other nicely, making sure that you always get a glimpse, a little bit of something that's going to happen sooner down the line when you do get to that point in the zoo. Kind of like how you get glimpses of the elephants and the gowers from all over, and then you eventually do get to, like, you know, get up close with them. Yeah, that's pretty much it over there. Just making sure that I fill out the rest of the molding as well. I keep on saying molding, but I know it's curved. I hate that I'm doing that. But we essentially do that over to the elephant house. We're gonna work our way in getting our guests to actually be in the elephant house. I'm not sure if we could make our elephant house a little bit bigger, because I did receive some critique. It's not big enough right now, so maybe we could extend it out the other side, just as a way to give the elephants enough privacy in case if they do need to be inside for, like, checkups, in case if they need to undergo surgery and stuff like that. But hey, we'll get there when we get there. Also adding a ton of bamboo. Not really sure why, it just felt right. And we also add that beautiful, beautiful bit of gravel-y kind of looking stones as a way to deter the elephants even more. When you are working with large animals like elephants and gowers, you always need to set up as many precautionary things as to get them to not escape, and to get them to stay safe within their own exhibits, as well as safe from other people. So adding that, like, rock work over there is the #1 way in order to get them to stay safe in terms of that. What we also add are some beautiful education signs from Lion. He always does such a beautiful job with them. I think he's actually working on a part 2 of that now, so that's going to be so exciting. They're like my single favorite things to use in all my parks. So that's a really wonderful thing that we have right there. But adding some other stuff throughout the rest of the park, just continuing on that temple theme, and then we actually work on the elephant exhibit in here. And I really want to add a beautiful, beautiful sacred fig tree. My good buddy Stoppable San let me in on a little secret that San Diego Zoo put a ficus tree in their, I believe, their Elephant Odyssey exhibit. And I was like, okay, what kind of Asian plants do we have? And I have this beautiful ficus tree from, is it ficus? I don't even know anymore. Sacred fig tree. I have this beautiful sacred fig tree from, I believe, ZZ, from his Asia pack, like his Asia foliage pack of, like, custom blueprints. So we include that, and we have those roots kind of go throughout the entire exhibit. Not the entire exhibit, but that little mound right there. And we kind of block the elephants off with using some reinforced wood over here, just to make sure that they don't really topple the tree over. Maybe we could have some, like, education signs in there talking about, like, you know, the importance of the fig tree to, like, Buddhism and stuff like that. That might be something I really want to include. Because if you guys aren't aware, Buddhism was actually, like, well, it was founded in India, so that's actually pretty damn cool. Not a lot of people know that. It's pretty interesting. We also have that opportunity to use a lot more plants in the exhibit as well, because I do want to keep it nice and bright, and we also add our typical plants, along with some wattle bushes. They work extremely well for large plain areas like this, because they're just so bright and they're so vibrant that it actually helps itself in terms of, like, you know, everything else as well. I also add the elephants to the exhibit. We have quite a few females, and we also have a baby in there, and we have a male. That'll be our #1 herd, and we'll work on the other herd later down the line. We also have a little bit of a holding area for other elephants as well, just in case if they do need to go outside, but they need to be separated from the rest of the herd. They have this area over here for them to interact with. And we also add a couple gates as well as a way to, you know, keep them, you know, give them the opportunity to go in there in case if, like, they do get, like, the thing opened, or in case of, you know, yada yada. I don't know. I don't even know. We just have the opportunities. We always have the opportunities for the elephants. We're elephant pro positive area. And some other mulch in here, not mulch, but gravel. We're just making that, as I said before, as a way to keep the guests away. And oh my gosh, we're in the B-roll before I even knew it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. This was a really fun habitat to put together, and I really do hope you guys enjoy it. There's really good footage of the actual elephant house itself over there. I'm too scared to work on that right now, but maybe you guys will see that in the next coming weeks or so. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for always being wonderful viewers. And I'll tell you what, I'll leave you guys there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Enjoy the rest of the scenes, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye now.